Introduction of Lfp 5000A 5000B. Open the box of Lfp 5000A 5000B. Display of accessories. You will see the accessories inside the box. A user manual, a grounding cable, a communication cable between the batteries, optional power cable. Introduction of battery. This is our battery Lfp 5000A. This is our battery Lfp 5000B. Our product supports parallel and series connection. The maximum can support 16S16P. Our product is compatible with high voltage inverters and low voltage inverters. Let us to introduce the part of battery panel. There are two LEDs that display the operating status. Negative interface and positive interface. We will show you the power cable installation later. Inverter port of communication interface between battery and inverter. M/S port of communication interface between batteries. Communication DIP port. The grounding module. Wi-Fi module which can connect to Wi-Fi to configure mobile app. Introduction of DIP interface. SW1 CAN or RS485 communication. When CAN communication, SW1 1 and 2 on. When RS485 communication, SW1 3 and 4 on. SW2, 1 communication between the batteries. 3 communication between the battery and the inverter. 8 distinguishing between series and parallel communication. When parallel connection, SW2 1 and 3 on. When series connection, SW2 1, 3 and 8 on. SW3 set the battery address. SW4 and SW5 communication for battery between inverter. Reset Wi-Fi or GPPS/GPS module configure. Installation of different cables. Display of power cable. Open the cover, install the power cable, and cover the uncovered port to prevent electric shock. Display of grounding cable. Display of communication cable. Installation of batteries. Unscrew the screw and remove the original accessory. Install support feet. For batteries stacked as shown in the video. Grounding cable connection. Communication cable connection. When batteries are connected in series. Connect as shown in the video. The SW1/SW4/SW5 defined in inverter. When batteries are connected in parallel. Connect as shown in the video. Display of different number of DIP models. Communication DIP of 1 or 2 machines in series and parallel. Communication DIP of 3 machines in series and parallel. Communication DIP of 4 machines in series and parallel. Communication DIP of 5 or 6 machines in series and parallel. Communication DIP of 7 or 8 machines in series and parallel. Communication DIP of 9 and 10 machines in series and parallel. Communication DIP of 11 machines in series and parallel. Communication DIP of 12 machines in series and parallel. Communication DIP of 13 machines in series and parallel. Communication DIP of 14 machines in series and parallel. Communication DIP of 15 machines in series and parallel. Communication DIP of 16 machines in series and parallel. Battery wiring demonstration. Connect the output of negative and positive to the DC breaker. Connect the output of the DC breaker to the inverter. The grid is connected to the AC side of the inverter via the distribution switch. The photovoltaic module is connected to the photovoltaic side of the inverter through a switch. Connect the power cables in parallel between the batteries. Connect the inverter's port of the battery to the BMS port of the inverter. Connect the M/S communication port between the batteries. Connect the grounding cable between the batteries, and then connect it to the inverter. Once connected, ensure that it is connected to the ground through the distribution box.